All right, so first we'll start out basic Toriendo. I'm not gonna go hip and knee. I'm just gonna go double pants. I'm gonna go, geez, I think painted on, man. It's illegal. All right, inside grips here, right? I don't wanna be at his knees because he's gonna be into my biceps if I do that, okay? So I'm gonna get two inside grips. I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna make a 90-degree angle, and I'm gonna press this leg up. As I press this leg back, hit him with my shoulder, okay? So I'm gonna come out, here. Immediately replace, cover at the hips, okay? You can do that with ankle grips too, right? Sometimes these longer leg people, right? Don't be here, right? You're gonna have to deal with this all the time. All right, I gotta keep those feet out of my biceps. So I might be in here, up to the side, hit with my shoulder, control his hips, finish in side control, okay? I want you to get reps. I'm not as concerned if you grab the pants or if you grab the ankle, push the knee down, okay? I want a 90-degree angle. Here, redirect the leg, replace with my shoulder, cover his hip, okay? All right, once you're comfortable, hit that hip like you mean it, okay? Almost like you're spearing him, okay? Go both sides, okay? Make sure that we make contact immediately once I clear that leg, okay? If I'm grabbing his ankle and controlling his knee or his shin, once my hand gets to here, I'm going to go to the top of the knee to redirect it. Okay? Make sense? Start with that. 1, 2, 3. My shoulder to the mat. I'm going to go knee on belly to pass. Okay? Everything's got its pros and cons, right? The first one, I'm going to be kind of stuck there for a moment because I got to beat his hips first, right? So I control his hips, then I work my way up. This one, I take my grips, walk out, and pass, so I get my knee to this spot, okay? And then I settle, okay? Now, he can't get his knee in, so me making that here, he can't get his knee back in, okay? But what he can do is he can start to come up on this leg, right? All this other stuff, okay? So we're gonna come on to that, knee on belly here. Oops, sorry. Here's fine, or use your grips, okay? I always kind of prefer, man, I can't grab those pants at all. Here, right? Knee on his hip, okay? Control at his far hip and his shoulder, okay? That's gonna allow me, if he starts to move, right, I can walk into his hip, control it, all right? If he dives under my leg, I don't know. All right, spin, okay? We're gonna cover that in a minute. We'll actually do that now, that's fine. So, grips, walk out, here, okay? If you're new, just stay with this, okay? If you've been here for a while, he's gonna try to come up on my leg. When he comes up and tries to reach, hold on. As soon as he turns, as soon as this leg comes to turn, I'm gonna take a little step, and the knee's gonna go down behind his head. So turn, knee down, spin, okay? Finish here, okay? Just like we can get to. All right, double grips, pass, he goes to turn, here, okay? That right elbow goes to that opposite hip, okay? That keeps me behind him, keeps him from getting to his belly. Turn your back, get my chest behind him, here, okay? Does that make sense? Always be moving when you're playing that knee on belly position. You got to be ready to transition to the next spot. Okay? Any questions?
Dave, just one. Does it matter what hand he swims with? Do you still do the same thing?
Yes. It's basically the process of him turning. So if he comes up to push the knee, I'm going to go that way for sure. If he starts to stick this underneath here, he has to turn up. He won't do anything with it otherwise. So little step, knee to the floor, elbow to the opposite hip. Here, okay? I should end up with my thigh behind his back, my left arm cupping at his hip, okay? Come up, get our seatbelt. Make sense? All right, do that. 1, 2, 3. All right, same thing. We're just gonna add to it. Here, he goes to move. Behind him. Turn. So, I have him. I have my seatbelt. Okay? We're gonna go a little different. So instead of me going for like taking the back like we always do, I'm gonna punch this hand through. Okay? And I'm gonna grab my cuff on my right sleeve. Here, grab my cuff. Okay? Whatever your hands can tolerate, right? 2 or 3 fingers in there. Okay? I'm going to bring my right knee high by his head like I am going to take his back. And this hand's going to go in here. I'm not making a fist yet. Okay? So I'm going to bring my right knee high. Sit. I'm looking for his artery just under his jaw. Okay? Step over. Make fist. Choke. Okay? So, grab the inside of your gi. This hand goes around. Find the artery just under his jawbone. Okay? On his neck. Once my hand's like this and I find the artery, I close it, make a fist. I'm going to scissor into his neck with my hands. Got it. Okay? So it's like it's an Ezekiel choke from the side. Okay? Here, goes move. Turn. Okay. Punch through here. Grab the gi. In. Bring my knee high like I'm going to take his back. Here, step over. Okay? It'll come on pretty quick. Alright? Does that make sense? Anybody need to see again? Without the spin part. So, here, my arm comes all the way through, grabs the gi. Here, okay? Get my hand in here, find that artery. So I'm under his jaw. Okay, I don't want to be choking his face. It doesn't feel good, but that's not going to tap him here. All right, in here. And high. Okay. Close the fist when you finally get it. All right. Just makes sure you get the whole artery. You're not off a little bit with just the blade of your palm. Does that make sense?
Nice.
Understand? Yeah. So instead of being shorter here, we're going long here, grabbing the gi. Okay? So the arm under, the underhook arm is going to go through way deeper. Okay? Instead of you getting a seatbelt to take his back or a Kimura grip and coming up here. Right? We're not chair sitting for that. We're going to chair sit for this Ezekiel instead. Okay?
And Dave, what are you doing to protect his right hand from the phone answering?
I don't think it's really gonna help.
I don't think it's going to help in this case because I'm already in here.
Okay.
It doesn't
Right?
do anything.
That's going to be like, different cross choke variants and stuff like that where you're facing them. And here, I don't think it's really going to have any benefit. I'm already on that artery. Answering the phone won't help.
Okay.
Looks cool when I fall asleep though.
Yeah. Make sense? All right, finish out on that. 1, 2, 3. Do the.